to my YouTube channel Arihan Tuition Center. Students, MCQ सीरीज के पार्ट 1 में आपको चैप्टर 2 इकोनॉमिक्स इन सेक्टर्स ऑफ इंडियन इकोनॉमी के क्वेश्चंस बताए गए थे। ये जो वीडियो है उसी का कंटिन्यूइंग पार्ट है जिसमें आगे के क्वेश्चंस बताए जा रहे हैं। Here are the question. Question 1 is basically life insurance is an activity of the dash sector. Primary sector, secondary sector, service sector, none of the above. Answer is service sector. Next question. Which of the following examples does not fall under organized sector? Farmer irrigating his field, daily wage laborer working for a contractor, a doctor in a hospital treating a patient, a handloom weaver working on a loom in her house. Answer is C. A doctor in a hospital treating a patient. Next question. The motive of the public sector enterprise is profit making, entertainment, social welfare and security, none of the above. Answer is social welfare and security. Next question. Identify the correct answer from the alternatives provided. Both Tesco and Reliance Industries are owned by the government, private company, cooperative society, jointly owned by the companies and the government. And the answer is private company. Next question. In which sector activities are not guided by profit motive? Organized sector, public sector, private sector, unorganized sector. And answer is B, public sector. Next question. Choose one correct statement from the following. Underemployment occurs when people are not willing to work, when people are working slowly, when people are working less than what they are capable of doing, when people are not paid for their jobs. Answer is C. When people are working less than what they are capable of doing. That means they have the potential to do the work, but they are doing the work less than their potential as they are not getting work anywhere. Question number 32. The sectors are classified into primary sector, secondary sector, and tertiary sector on the basis of employment conditions, nature of economic activity, ownership of enterprise, number of workers employed in the enterprise. Answer is the nature of economic activity. Next question. Which of the following economic activity does not come under the primary sector? Fishing, farming, poultry farming, banking. Answer is banking. Next question. Where you will find the disguised unemployment most? Select the correct option from those given below. Among agricultural workers working for small farm lands, among part-time industrial workers, in most of the government offices, in big private companies. Answer is A. Among agricultural workers working for a small farm lands. Next, identify the natural product from the list of the items given below. Textile, wheat flour, cotton, tomato sauce. Answer is cotton. Next question. Which of the following occupations cannot be included in tertiary sector? Courier, basket weaver, call center employee, transporter. Answer is basket weaver. Next question. Dash refers to the activities which are undertaken by people with the objective of earning money. Organized activities, unorganized activities, economic activities, non-economic activities. Answer is economic activities. Next question. Which sector has lost its share in GDP but still continues to be the largest employer? Primary sector, secondary sector, tertiary sector, organized sector. Answer is primary sector. Next question. The sectors are classified into organized and unorganized sector on the basis of employment conditions, nature of economic activity, ownership of enterprises, number of workers employed in the enterprise. Answer is A. Employment condition. Students, in exam, if five marker question comes in the paper, difference between organized and unorganized sector, you can easily do it. But if the question comes, identify the sectors on the basis of employment conditions and explain it, then you should have a very much awareness about that, that on the basis of the employment conditions, sectors are organized and unorganized. Next is, underemployment is hidden in contrast to someone who does not have a job and is clearly visible as unemployed. It is also called hidden unemployment, disguised unemployment, unstable employment, less employment. Answer is disguised unemployment. Next, Rituraj is employed as a government teacher. Which of the following statement is right about him? He works in a secondary sector. He works in a private sector. He works in an unorganized sector. He works in a public sector. Answer is he works in a public sector. Next question. Which of the following is not an economic activity? Working in a factory, studying in a school, running a shop, transporting goods. Answer is studying in a school, because when students are studying in a school, they are not generating any type of income. That's why it is not an economic activity. Next question. Which of the following sectors provide raw material to the manufacturing sector? Primary sector, secondary sector, tertiary sector, quaternary sector. Answer is primary sector. Next question. Which of the following sector is responsible for the distribution of goods and services? Option is primary sector, secondary sector, tertiary sector, quaternary sector. Answer is C, tertiary sector. Next question. What are the groups of classification of an economy is called? Sectors, centers, types, categories. Answer is sectors. Which one of the following occupations suffers from underemployment? Options are teacher, casual labor, bank employee, police constable. Answer is casual labor. Next question. One, the sector which has emerged as the largest producing sector in India. Options are primary sector, secondary sector, tertiary sector, none of the above. Answer is tertiary sector. Next is, what is the secondary sector? Production of goods by exploiting natural resources, activities in which natural products are changed into other forms through way of manufacturing, activities by themselves do not produce a good, but they are an aid or support for production process. Mineral excavation. Answer is option B. Activities in which natural products are changed into other forms through ways of manufacturing. Next question. Using sugar cane as a raw material, we make sugar or gur. Under what sector does this activity come? Options are primary sector, private sector, industrial sector, tertiary sector. Answer is industrial sector. Next question. Name one functioning activity of the tertiary sector. A. Goods that are produced would need to be transported by trucks or trains and then sold in the wholesale and retail shops. B. This sector gradually became associated with the different kinds of industries. C. Activities in which natural products are changed into other forms through ways of manufacturing produce a good by exploiting the natural resources. Answer is A. Goods that are produced would need to transported by truck or train and then sold in wholesale and retail shops. Next question. Which sector is called the service sector? Option A, primary sector, B, public sector, C, industrial sector, D, tertiary sector. Answer is tertiary sector. Next question. The sum of production in the three sectors gives what is called the dash of a country. A, gross income, B, gross domestic product, C, net domestic product, D, net income. Answer is B, gross domestic product. Next question. Which one is a primary occupation? A, tailor, B. Basket weaver. C. Flower cultivator. D. Milk vendor. Answer is C. Flower cultivator. Next question. Not every goods or service that is produced and sold needs to be counted. It makes sense only to include the dash to get the total production. Value of goods and services in production. Final goods and services. Adding up the actual number of goods and services in the three sectors. Answer is B. Final goods and services should be counted to get the total production. Question 55. Give an example of an intermediate good. A. Woven basket. B. Chair production from wood. C. Wheat flour. D. Biscuit. Answer is wheat flour. Next question 57. The secondary sector is also called dash. A. Organized sector. B. Service sector. C. Industrial sector. D. Public sector. Answer is C. Industrial sector. Next, greater the development of the primary and secondary sectors, dash would be the demand for such services. A equal, B more, C less, D uneven. Answer is more. Next question. When income level rise, certain sections of people start demanding many more services like the primary sector is also called A. Service sector, B. Agriculture and related sector, C. Pre-industry sector, D. Unorganized sector. Answer is B. Agriculture and related sector. Next question. Which right has been implemented under MG Narega by the central government of India? A. Right to equality. B. Right to employment. C. Right to work. D. Right to economic equality. Answer is C. Right to work. Which sector has the provision of paid leaves? A. Unorganized sector. B. Organized sector. C. Rural sector. D. None of these. Answer is organized sector. Question 63. According to 2017-18 data, the share of different sectors in the employment percentage in India was primary sector 44%, secondary sector 25%, tertiary sector 31%. Out of these three sectors, why did the ratio of employment in primary sector high? Select the most suitable option from the following. A. Worker in the primary sector are underemployed. B. Low job opportunities in secondary sector. C. Efforts of labor are not equivalent in all the three sectors. Answer is A. Workers in the primary sector are underemployed. Next, what is the role of central government ministry in measuring GDP? A. Collects information relating to the total value of goods and services and their prices and then estimates the GDP. B. Collects targets relating to the total volume of goods and services and their prices and then defines the GDP. C. Collects estimates relating to the total volume of goods and services and their prices and then sums up the GDP. D. Collects information relating to the GDP, then estimates the total value of goods and services. Answer is A. Collects information relating to total volume of goods and services and their prices and then estimates the GDP. Next question. Why not every good or service that is produced and sold needs to be counted? A. Because the value of intermediate goods only includes the value of all the intermediate goods. Because the value of final goods already includes the value of all intermediate goods. C. Because the value of intermediate goods already includes the value of final goods. D. Because the value of services goods already includes the value of all intermediate goods. Answer is B. Because the value of final goods already includes the value of all the intermediate goods. Next.